Your car along the freeway on an elevated part above the city, and you get up and down earthquake. Well, it throws you up in the air, but it also throws the entire freeway up into the air.
Fun.
Yeah, and then the freeway has to come back down again. Kaboom! And when it comes back down, it breaks the columns that hold it. The columns are made out of a whole bunch of pieces of steel in a circular pattern, like that. And in Los Angeles, when this happened, the freeway came down so hard it turned all the concrete into dust. And these cages of steel rebar weren't strong enough, and they went squash, and their freeways all fell down. So now they put the columns in steel liners, like a great big steel can, that holds, even if it turns the concrete to dust, holds the dust in there, and the freeway doesn't fall down catastrophically. It's still probably wrecked, but it doesn't fall down completely. And the worst one is the case where you have the one that goes up and down, boing, 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 and that wave can go right through the ground and literally pick things up and knock them down. And when you get buildings that tall and the wind blows, the top starts to go whoosh, whoosh. And of course all the kids went up there and they threw paper airplanes out the windows. Yeah, and they would take sheets and jump out, pretend like they're parachutes. Ah! And parents had to put pillows on the ground so they didn't hurt themselves. And things were pretty good. You know, people had a lot of money. They had these big buildings to play on. And Jack and Jill came to look at the city and see why they were building it so tall. And they said, man, that's great. Not only it's tall, your buildings are all kind of rubbery, so they should stand up in an earthquake and stuff. And people said, oh yeah, we had the best engineers design these buildings for us. They're earthquake proof. There's no way these buildings could ever fall down. Just no chance. And Jack and Jill said, ooh, I wouldn't say that. Remember the Titanic? Everybody said it was unsinkable. And then on its first voyage, boom, down it went. And the first part of the experiment is to build some sort of a Lego thing.
That does fall over?
Yeah, that falls over and makes as many individual pieces as possible. So it should have a bunch of things hanging out. We'll turn this on. And we'll just...
It looks kind of like it's moving out some shape.
I want to be on the end of that arm.
Wouldn't that be good to be right about there?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Ah!
Sorry,
There you go.
Can we make skyscrapers?
Sure. That one made 5 pieces.